Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. We're jumping back into my boy Vegeta's story edition of Red Zone, and that is because we're going to be completing the final trump card category mission. Let me know how you found this down in the comments, and let's go. Okay, here we are. We have both year 7 EZAs on rotation right now, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm not mad at. However, getting them orbs right now, a little bit techie. The SSJ4s don't even have an 18k super attack, so we're not going to be able to super attack the 4 or 5 times that we possibly could have if I could get them all 20 orbs they need. The gods have fared a little bit better with the orb situation. I mean, it's not too bad. It's literally the first phase. Not to mention as well, they do have type advantage, and of course both EZAs do stack up very, very quickly. Both of Vegeta do have type advantage, but that will drop off very, very soon. We're going to knock Winnie the Pooh straight off Vegeta's shoulders. And I'm going to steal his little red booties as well. That's what I'm going to do. Like, why are you not wearing no pants? Why are you not wearing no trousers? Fully Winnie the Pooh. He's fully Winnie the Pooh, because what do you mean you have a vest on, you have boots on, but you're not wearing any trousers? That's a bit odd to me. And let's deep it a little bit more, shall we? We're going to go down this rabbit hole. He's not wearing no trousers. I know Vegeta's a robot, so probably not that deep. But he's sitting on Vegeta's shoulders with no trousers on. Not gonna lie, wouldn't let someone sit on my shoulders with no trousers on, especially no pants either. So I think the little sweat patch on top of Vegeta probably getting a little bit rusty right now, because we are slapping both of them silly, and he's probably sweating and quaking in his little red booties, which we're gonna take once we're done. Okay. And there's probably a little rust patch on top of Vegeta. It's okay, because I'll get rid of both of you very, very soon. Very, very soon. Get judo flipped into the floor. I did notice though, the team that I'm running is pretty much very similar to the team I used to beat this, apart from like 1 or 2 units, because of course we needed a final trump card team, which I can't lie, final trump card is pulling out the dodge. That's what the full additional dodge build does. Love that. I mean, he didn't need to, obviously, but I mean, he did, so why not? But it's very similar to the team I used to already beat this, apart from just 1 or 2 units. But I mean, I knew that damage was coming, but still just seeing 54k just kind of irks my soul a little bit. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But final trump card's in a very good spot. Like, final trump card is so much better than it was before. Even though the category itself, like, there isn't a 220 lead for final trump card. However, because of all the units that belong to final trump card, for example, the units we are running now, the team is stacked. I mean, it was stacked years ago when, like, a lot of the anniversary units being Vegeta and Gogeta units dropped, but it's stacked again. All it needs now is like a flat out 220 lead, or a 220 lead that has final trump card in the leader skill. And it's a golden category again. Like, it's up there. It really is. Looking through the final trump card units, I mean, there are some very, very good options. Very good. Now, as much as I don't want to float mine off, makes sense, because we got both year 7 EZAs here, and we just want them to stack. Not to mention as well, they can kind of be slot 1 units, so there's no harm in leaving them both here together. Are we good? How much is this going to do? 253. I mean, it's a chunk of damage, right? But nothing I think we have to be concerned about. I mean, we are down to 69% HP, but we could probably recoup all that back. The one thing we are missing, though, with this final trump card mission, which, again, irks my soul, but doesn't belong to the category, so, you know, we just got to firm it, is we don't have Carnival LSJ4 Goku. I swear, that man is on every single team I use and every single team I make. But it does mean that a lot of units here are missing out on his support, especially the year 7 EZAs, which I can't lie, it hurts me a little bit because that support on them two are so good. Especially because we have both year 7 EZAs on rotation together. They could have been having that at the same time. And who doesn't want that? But yeah, honestly, he goes on every single team I can possibly squeeze him onto. He is there. And unfortunately, he just doesn't belong here. I can't, he doesn't go on final trump card. He can't be put on this category, and it hurts me. Like, I know he probably doesn't fit the category, but Dokkan, can we just do something? Can we do some fiddling about, and can we just put him on there just for me? Just for me. Just so I can run him in this mission, please. What can I say? He was the first 10th anniversary unit I pulled. He's the one I probably used the most. And also, he's just very good. He's just, and he's Super Saiyan 4, which is just peak. Like, what's not to love? What is not to love? But I'm thinking, do I maybe split up my other rotation and have 1 year 7 EZA per rotation? I mean, even then, that does mean one of the Gogetas is floating. Or the Vegeto. So no matter what I do, one of them is going to be floating. Do you know what? We're going to take advantage, and I'm going to take advantage of your guard and dodge, and we're going to slide you in slot 1. And then we're going to give all these tech orbs to you to carry on stack and attack. No strength orbs for Kaioken Goku, but I'm pretty sure with this only being phase 2 and him having type advantage, the AoE shouldn't really do any damage to him. Yeah, 127, we're good. We are good. It'll probably make more sense for me to rotate the friend Gogeta off and keep mine on, or once I get him on rotation, just because mine needs the stacking more than the friend. But I think just because the friend's gonna have so many stacks and just probably like a mainstay for rotation by that point, maybe I just carry on floating my one. I mean, both options are there. I said it makes sense to have mine on rotation instead because it needs it more because it doesn't have dupes. But by this point, the friend one's stacked up enough where I kind of don't feel like moving him. No dodge. I mean, not that we need it. That's all good. I mean, at least Tech Goku's going to get a stack in. I doubt he's going to be able to squeeze a second. If he does, I'll be surprised, but very happy. But I doubt that we're not going to do enough damage to get the kill. Yeah, I knew that was coming. It's all good, though. At least we managed to get a stack in. Right, now we have you with your 300% attack that you have. Which, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to be hit with. Like, I just don't want to be hit by that. However, I do think he one-shots every single unit here the way they are. I really don't want to transform anyone just yet. I really don't. But I think I might have to, because that 300% attack, if that hits me, I think we're looking at like a 4 million super attack with that. If that hits me in slot 1, we're dead. No matter what. So I could either go for the nullify and counter with Gogeta, or I could go with the dodge from the blues. Or I could see if Super Gogeta could firm it and fuse Goku and Vegeta together and see if he could firm it in slot 1, which I think he probably should be able to. But that does mean I split the rotation up, which I don't want to do. And I don't really want to use the fusion just yet either. I don't know what I want to do here. I think I might go for the dodge just because my blues are rainbowed. So they already have a bit more stats than, say, the Super Saiyan 4s. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for the dodge or die strat. I'm going to go for the faith in the dodge. Because sometimes, like George Michael says, you just got to have faith. And they're already dodging. Who knows? He might not even super attack me in slot 1. Which, I'm not going to lie, is going to mess up the whole idea I had. But it's the risk. It's the risk. I mean, I could have seen where he was super attacking from if I did fuse Tech Goku and Vegeta together to get Gogeta out. But then I don't want to fuse them. And I could have even done some underhand tactics. Which, I mean, who really cares? It's Dokkan, right? But I literally could have fused them together. I could have closed the app. You know, found out where the super attack was, hop back in, and then plan the rotation accordingly. But I'm not going to do that, because I ain't a bitch. Mama didn't raise no bitch, so we're going to carry on. I mean, we're doing very good damage to also kind of avoid the 300% super attack as well and get out of here quickly. So I don't really mind, but I would have preferred if I could have stacked the gods up a lot more than we did. But you can just never be too careful. And we are being super attacked. Dodge. Dodge. There we go. Okay, it paid off. For the fact they dodged the super attack, that paid off. That paid off. Even if it did seem too early, for the fact they dodged the super attack like I wanted them to do, that pays off for me. That 100% pays off for me. And now I want as many additional supers on the Super Saiyan 4s as possible, because that way we have an anchor, we have a slot 1 unit in those where the gods can just chill in slot 2. I can't remember, in Vegeta's version of this, is there anyone that character locks? I feel like there is, but I can't remember. And if there is, which I really do feel like there is, which is why I've thought about this. If there is, because I can't remember off the top of my head and I haven't looked, then not stacking the blues up as much as I would have liked may come back to bite us. But hopefully that doesn't happen. In fact, do you know what? I'm going to check right now because I feel like there is, but I can't remember. I think it's Topo that does it, right? I think it's Topo. I haven't done this stage since I actually just done it for the first time. So as I said, I don't remember. Is there any character lock? It is Topo. I was right. You bastard. With your doo-doo mustache. Mustache? Mustache. Get rid of that shit. Yeah, I don't want to fuse anyone yet. We're going to go for the dodge and guard in slot 1 from Gogeta. Just because, again, I don't really want to fuse anyone just yet. My Vegeta's stats are looking quite poor right now, but he is floating, so it makes sense. But, I mean, once we get him fused into Gogeta, it's not going to be that bad. It's not going to be that bad. Not something we're going to have to worry about all much. Or all that much, shall I say. Is Topo next? Topo is next. You've locked the Super Saiyan 4s. What's your problem, man? Like, really, what is your problem? What is your problem? I mean, they have 1 turn left of guard. So we might as well leave them unfused. I mean, again, we could probably find out where the super attack's coming from, but I think there's enough here for me to be able to deal with it. Especially with the amount of strength orbs. I mean, it looks like we're getting a lot of strength orbs, but there's a lot of rainbow orbs here too. I mean, I'm pretty sure as long as the Super Saiyan 4s don't get super attacked, we're good. And the blues dodge. I'm going to need you to do... Yes! Come on! Maybe they didn't like the fact that I've said so many times that I prefer Gogeta, and they're showing me right now. They're like, no, you should prefer us. It's all about us. Blues are better than Super Saiyan 4. They're trying to prove to me, they're like, you need to change your mind. Like, we're the better out of the two. We're the better Year 7 EZA. I'm sorry, I love Gogeta too much, but I really do like you as well. You are putting in absolute work right now, and I respect it. I respect it. 2 huge dodges have come from the blues. 2 huge dodges. Let's not forget as well, Topo is being buffed from unarmed super attacks, which, unfortunately, he just took a few there. But the Ki Blast super attacks, we're lowering his defense, so we're doing even more damage to you. 218k! You just raised your attack and defense by 100%, you little scrub. I know Topo does more damage now because he's been buffed a little bit, but I know he hasn't got that much damage reduction, but type advantage, 100% attack and defense raise, a little bit of damage reduction, and you still take that much? Scrub. Absolute scrub. I mean, I guess it's not overly his fault because I'm meant to have Kaioken Goku in slot 3 and the character locking's just kind of gone against that. Damn, I would have thought he would have took a little bit less than that. I'm so glad there was only 1 attack in slot 2 then. I'm so glad there was only 1. Okay, that is annoying because I wanted to leave him in slot 1 and go for the guard and dodge option, but I guess that's not happening now. I'm gonna have to get Vegeta out. I'm gonna have to. Now, at least I know this time because I didn't know this when I'd done this the first time, hopping in blind. The next phase of Jiren, there's only 1, whereas Goku had 2. So, Do you know what? I might use the active skill as well. Yeah, as in, like, I might also use Vegeto's active because I don't know how well... Actually, no. Because of that heal, I'm going to fuse them now. And that's good. And I'm going to hold on to the active skill. I could also get Gogeta out. But I don't see the need to do that just yet. So I'm going to stack a bit more attack on the Gogeta. Actually, there's a super attack coming. I'm going to use the active. I'm going to hold on to the Gogeta, but I'm going to use the active. And then the next turn, Vegeto comes about. I'll use Gogeta. I'll use Gogeta's active skill. And then we'll just go kind of wild. Not as wild as I would like to, but we'll go kind of wild. So I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I can get a couple more stacks in on the friend Gogeta's attack. But the active skill I felt was necessary. The active skill I did think was necessary because there's a super attack coming. And Vegeto's not nearly as packed out without the active skill as he is with it. I know it is after super attack as well, so things would have been a bit better, but I'm not risking a 4.62 million super attack from Toppo. Also, the character lock-in, I kind of just want to dip out this phase. Like, I really want to get out of it quickly. Not to mention as well, we are currently lowering him, which is great, by the way. But I really didn't want to see how much that super attack did. Especially because we just healed pretty much everything back. That's all good. This is why I use the active skill, purely for the Justice Flush. Oh, by the way, I have something to give straight back to you, Toppo. Let me take that mustache off. Bah, get away from me. I'll kick your mustache off. Get it trimmed. You look like an evil Santa. Get out of here. And then it's only one, but I'll take the extra stack on the Vegeta here. He's up to 32 mil. We haven't even fused them yet, so I can't wait to get them fused. Okay, cool. Cool. The annoying thing is, Jiren disables dodge. However, not a problem. Not a problem. Because even though my Gogeta is barely stacked, look at that, 918k attack, 223 defense. Doesn't matter. We're getting Gogeta out, and Gogeta should be fine in slot 1 no matter what. I'm also going to pop the active skill. Because of course I am. Rasengan! 1.7, I'll take that. Now also the gods are buffed, which is good. I mean, I could put the blues in slot 1, but I'm not going to do that. I mean, it kind of doesn't matter, so I'm going to give you this. Because I want to give all of those strength orbs to Kaioken Goku. Especially because he also has the Gogeta buff as well. So that's 11 orbs. That is 44% damage reduction. I don't think I've ever got him so much. I mean, that was 22k on a normal. That's because he's barely stacked. Are we okay? This is a 5.74 million attack stat. Or super attack. Yeah, we're still here. We're still here. That not being able to stack is it's hurting me right now. But we've got a Dokkan attack. We've got a Dokkan attack. Type advantage as well. I mean, it's all good. It's all good. We have the friend Gogeta coming next turn, and he's been stacking to Kingdom Come. He's been chilling. He's been chilling. So it's not all bad. It's good. It's good. We're gonna make it through this turn. The super attack's out the way. I'll take that. Do you know what I mean? I'll take that. For the lack of stacks my Gogeta's got, I will take that. But let's not forget, we've got the Gogeta support, we've got the Gogeta active, which means the blues, and even Kaioken Goku, which is the one thing he's very, very good at. They're both going to be doing a whole lot of damage. But we got the hard part out of the way, which was basically surviving the super attack on minimal stats, which of course Gogeta can do. I believe. Now let's let the blues fly. 59.5. Let's not forget, I transformed them early. 59.5. We still need to fuse the Super Saiyan 4s together. We haven't even got Gogeta out. So that's still to come. 59.5. Jiren, hold this. Hold the damage. In a different timeline, this is what happened. Goku and Vegeta went blue. They mollywopped your silly looking ass. And TOP was one with these. This is how it should have gone. This is how it should have gone. A different timeline, Gogeta came in, gave him a little buff, stood there and watched. And then blue Goku and Vegeta just mollywopped you all over the stage. That's what happened in a different timeline. 37.8. I've seen better from him, but still. We did get him a lot of strength orbs and their support. So I think normal wise, he should be good. I hope he's good. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm not gonna lie. The bum cheeks were clenching together for that one because I wasn't overly sure, especially because we only had 21% HP. Okay, Super Saiyan 4s are ready to go. Let's get Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta out. There he is. Let's also get the friend Gogeta out as well. We've also got the active skill. Let's get them fused. Let's get the Gogeta active popped. Boom. Hit Jiren with the Rasengan. Oh, big 46.8 mil crit. Love that. And, of course, it'll be rude not to. Let's use Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's active skill as well. Big 86.9 mil crit as well. And I am ready to go. This side of rotation is playing out. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in slot 1, where he's going to be chilling. Never in my life would I thought I would see Vegito being floated off, but we got to do what we got to do. And this should be GG. 64.8 mil. 64.8 mil. That mission actually was fairly easy to do. And there we go. The final trump card mission complete. There are my 5 stones, my red zone ticket. That mission really wasn't too bad. I mean, that's kind of to be expected when you have most of the best units and EZAs on one team. But let me know how you found it down in the comments. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care, Grishia Day, and peace.